Greetings of the day. Welcome back to our English text class. Let's recite, understand, and enjoy a beautiful poem from our English textbook, chapter number 6, The Quarrel by Eleanor Farjeon. Children, Eleanor Farjeon was an English author of children's stories, plays, and poetry. She has won many literary awards. It is a short, sweet poem on sibling love and mutual understanding between them. Children, it is common for brothers and sisters to quarrel, although sometimes they may not even be able to say why they quarrel. There is a great message in this simple poem. Most of the time, the issues on which differences grow can be very insignificant, but it's because of our stubborn nature and ego that leads to conflicts. In this poem, children, the poetess argued with her brother over something which could be easily ignored, but in the end, the argument became so strong that it turned into a big fight which continued for the whole day. Both of them thought that they were right. Later, the brother realizes that his sister is more important to him than anything else and decides to mend things. Children, I think people who have a brother or sister do not realize how lucky they are. It is sure they fight a lot, but to know that there is always somebody there, somebody that's family is wonderful. Now let's recite the poem. I quarreled with my brother, I don't know what about. One thing led to another and somehow we fell out. The start of it was slight, the end of it was strong. He said it was right, I knew he was wrong. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on the back and said, "Oh, come along. We can't go on all night." I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. Now let's understand stanza wise. In stanza 1, the poetess argued with her brother. She is not sure what the reason of the argument was about. From one thing to other, the quarrel started and they quarreled to the utmost. When the argument started, it was slight, but when it ended, it was very violent and strong. According to the poetess, her brother demanded himself to be right, but she knew that he was wrong. After the quarrel, they started to hate each other, and the afternoon turned out to be sad and gloomy. Then her brother took the initiative to resolve the quarrel. He patted on the back of his sister and said that he was wrong and they should not go on fighting anymore. And thus he did the right thing at last. In short, children, the poem is based on sibling love and friendship. The poet is of the opinion that siblings often quarrel and fight with each other with or without reason, but that does not mean that they will remain upset with each other for the whole time. Sibling love is so powerful and strong that even after a harsh quarrel, the bond of love will emerge powerful and melt away the bitterness caused by the quarrel. The message which we get from this poem, children, is that every person has his or her own opinion, and when we make friends or live with a sibling who has different point of view than our own, we can have quarrel. But we should not take that quarrel further and spoil our relationship. We should remember that inside all these arguments is a paradox of human nature. We change our opinions as time goes by, so we should try to understand other person's point of view before getting into any argument. I hope, children, you must have understood. Stay at home, stay safe and healthy.